Hey, I'm Matt Overton. Today we're going to ride the Gardendale Urban Trail System, short for GUTS. It's in Gardendale, Alabama, which is just north of Birmingham. It's a pretty small area. Here's the trail map. It's a pretty small piece of land, but there's a lot of trail in there. You can see it's basically four main trails. One of them, the Creekside Trail, is just parallels the creek. It's pretty short. Then you got Middle Mountain, Peak Attack, and Wild West. Those are the three main trail sections, and they all kind of come to the same trailhead, so you can ride them either way, either direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. So there's a lot of options out here. You can ride it one way and turn around and ride it the other. You can do a lot of different loops, so you can get pretty good mileage if you just rode it a bunch of different ways. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to ride it counterclockwise, which was kind of how it was made to be, and then once we get out, I'm going to start counterclockwise, and once we get out there, I'm going to ride some of it in the opposite directions. But that's kind of overview of the trail system. There's a shot of my bike, the 2017 Specialized Camber. It's got a few upgrades. It's got a pike fork in the front. It's got vibrocore bars, dropper post, added a dropper post, and I have race face flat pedals. So I'm at the top of, this is Peak Attack. There's a bench up here, so I'm just chilling at the top, taking a rest. I skipped the climb. I skipped video in the climb up Peak Attack. It just it's not a steep climb, but it goes back and forth, a lot of switchbacks. So I actually rode Peak Attack clockwise, and I'm about to go down the big hill on Peak Attack, and then we'll get to Wild West, and I'll show you guys the trail intersections and how you can easily come out here. First couple of times I rode out here, it was confusing. I kept going the wrong way that I didn't want to go. But there's a pretty easy system. I'll show you at one of the trail intersections. All right, we're headed down Peak Attack. This is the fun way. Wild West. This is we're actually going to ride it clockwise right now, and then we'll ride it again the other way. like I was mentioning earlier, these are some of the trail intersections, and pretty much every intersection you have two choices, right or left. And so this is the intersection of Wild West, and we have Middle Mountain right behind us. Again, right and left, and there's a right and left here. So how it was designed, if you started where I started, where the trail map is, if you start there and go around the dog park, to ride it counterclockwise, you would turn right at every intersection, and to ride it clockwise, you would turn left at every intersection. So it's pretty easy once you know that, but that's kind of how it's laid out. So you can tell out here it's pretty dense and cover, which is good because it's always pretty shady because it's just hard for light to get through. The downside is that it's kind of like riding in a jungle. It gets pretty humid, air's pretty thick in here, but it's a pretty good spot to ride, especially when it's hot out, just because you're never going to be in the sun. We're about to take Middle Mountain back. Middle Mountain basically ties Wild West to the Peak Attack. It's the trail that kind of ties everything together. It spans most of the area, and you can ride it in either direction. It's really fun. We're going to ride it back. All right, so off we go on Middle Mountain, headed back. kind of cut across there. That's not the normal way you would ride the trail, but I want to go this way because it's more fun. So this is like downhill to the creek. And we'll hit the creek, we'll cross the creekside trail, and then we'll be out. We'll go out by the disc golf park, and we'll be back out to the parking lot. So you can kind of make it as fast or as slow as you want in terms of a length of a ride.